Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'd like to be the first to welcome you to New York City.
That's right. We are in New York City, people. Look at this studio.
Look, here we are. New stewed.
Look at that.
I apologize for saying stewed. It's a weird abbreviation.
It's okay. Abbreviate whatever you want, man.
Thank you.
It's all right.
People don't abbreviate thanks. Like, hey, Faye.
Hey.
Hey, Faye.
Hey.
Hey. That's not good. Apologies.
No.
Welcome to Small
Stupid
Stuff.
We
New
didn't-
York edition.
We didn't rehearse that. That
Yeah, we
just
did.
came out that
we
way.
rehearsed that for 2 hours. Don't lie to them.
Okay, fine. It took a while.
How was your flight?
Good.
Any
actually.
snafus?
No.
Any arm wrestling on the...
No, actually.
No.
You know what I did this time is I made a sort of an agreement with the woman who was sitting next to me. Like,
Was this a verbal contract or
it was a verbal
This was out loud.
contract when I wanted to put my beverage down, because it was one of those armrests that has the beverage little
Sharing
resting
the,
thing.
middle space?
And so we just, right in the beginning, I said, would it be all right if I put my beverage down here?
Sure.
And she said yes. And then all of a sudden we had like a nice agreement.
Nice. You established a rapport.
We did.
That was built on communication,
Yes.
trust,
Yes.
and transparency.
And then we didn't say another word to each other the entire
Sounds
flight.
like a perfect flight.
It was great.
What was this woman's name? Did you catch the name?
No idea.
No name.
No
Just
idea.
nameless sharer of cup area.
But very nice lady.
Great. And what part of town are you staying?
So
Uptown, downtown?
we're in Williamsburg.
Oh, the Berg.
Yes.
Nice, dude.
Yes. And I'm exploring Brooklyn for
Yeah.
the first time. Not for the first time, but
Oh my
I've never
God.
stayed in Brooklyn.
I know. You've missed a lot. Things have changed.
And so now, we've tried some delicious restaurants.
Great. Good
I've got
spots there.
recommendations now.
Yes.
Uh,
Good jazz spots.
Oh, you're going to have to tell me about that. I would like
will.
to hit that
I
up
will.
tonight. That would
St.
be
Maisie,
fun.
Great spot.
What's it called?
St. Maisie. And
Saint
across the
Maisie.
street, they have a place called Fred's. One does jazz, one does blues.
Ooh.
Both fantastic.
Well, I'm really excited that we're here in New York, because today we were going to talk about
New York
versus
Los Angeles.
That's right. We keep doing this thing like we are quartet or
like
something.
we keep finishing
each other's sandwiches.
I was going to go down to a syllabic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Small stupid stuff. Small stupid stuff. Small stupid stuff.
Anyway, we're talking about New York versus LA today, the differences, the similarities, the things we like about one versus the other. And joining us today to talk about New York versus LA is our guest, internet personality with over 8 million followers. He's best known for asking strangers to give him a tour of their home. Rolling Stone called it Gen Z's version of MTV Cribs. It totally is that. Caleb Simpson, welcome to Small Stupid Stuff.
I had to sneak into that one.
Yeah, I overheard that little banter, and it's quite cute. It's endearing.
You like that?
Yeah.
Thanks. We
Wait,
wrote
hold
all
on.
of that beforehand,
Were
too.
you sitting here the whole time?
The whole time?
I wasn't. I just stepped in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought maybe you rappelled in or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Welcome, dude. I feel like we've got a good fall look. I like this look.
What?
Let me say first off, let me be supportive. I like this look.
Okay.
It could be a little more fallish.
What does that mean?
Warmer. I
It's
wanna
a
warm it
sweater.
up.
For those who are just listening,
Oh,
I'm
that's
wearing
right.
a ribbed sweater and some
Ribbed.
khakis. I
Weird
feel like
word.
I'm very...
Which is not blue.
It's not blue,
Caleb's
no.
upset it's not blue.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
kind
And
of
I'm upset it's
disappointed.
not like orangey brown.
I know. The blue cardigan has not made an appearance on this podcast. I'm sure there are
Should
people who
we?
are upset about
Should-
that.
At some point, you definitely need to
Should
first
I
really
wear
special.
a blue cardigan
Don't
and just confuse people?
Don't you dare.
Sitting right next to you?
Don't you dare.
I just might happen to show up in one.
How
That's funny.
dare you?
I like
Don't
that.
you dare do that. That is my thing.
Little rivalry. Or wait, maybe I could be Wario to your Mario, and I'll wear
Yeah.
a red cardigan, and I'll be like an evil version of you. This could be good.
You have to do an evil version of my wife character too. With the
Oh,
wig.
Okay, I'm gonna have to prepare. This is a lot of work. Welcome to the show, dude.
Yeah,
I like your
man.
sweater. I like your hoodie.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. Where are you? What part of this town do you live in?
I live in the South Street Seaport, downtown Manhattan.
Oh, great. Seaport is very cool.
I honestly,
should say.
last time
Yeah.
I was here, I was staying down there at South Street Seaport, and I loved it. You know why? Cobblestone streets.
Oh yeah.
Cobblestone streets.
Oh yeah.
Don't underestimate a cobblestone street.
Has anybody ever invaded your home? Come in, check things out. Have you had what you do in your
Have you
home?
ever had any guests at all?
I'm actually quite lonely. I'm just like in my apartment by
Okay,
myself.
You're a
if
hermit.
you want, we could put the phone number in at the end of this
Oh yeah,
podcast and just have some folks call and text. And
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great.
it'll
Okay,
turn into a
great.
I just
dating
need
podcast.
like a lifeline or something like that.
that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
But actually, a group of people walked past me the other day in the South Street Seaport, and
Yeah.
then they were like, Caleb, can we come see your apartment? And I kind of did a double take, and I said, yes, you can. Let's go right now.
No, you didn't.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
No,
and then
you
I-
didn't.
I brought like 7 people into my
Strangers.
apartment.
That's
Strangers. Gave them the whole
fantastic.
tour. Then
You're
they're like, can we
kidding.
film? Can we? I was like, yeah, whatever you want.
Did you? And you filmed this?
No,
Or
I
they
didn't
filmed it?
even film it. They just filmed it, and then I gave them some merch.
No
Sent them on
This
the
is
way.
a great spontaneous adventure. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
That's
it was fun.
amazing. All right.
It's
Well,
fun.
for those that don't know, right, because there might be very few people out there who haven't seen your videos. So let me just give them the rundown real quick. You are the new version of MTV Cribs. You basically walk up to strangers or celebrities sometimes, and you say, "How much does your place cost?" And then, "Can I get a tour of it?" Is that
And then
basically
you
the
sneak on in
gist?
there and check it out.
Yeah, then I knocked down the front door with my big kick.
Nice.
your bed.
Can I give you? And you do. You lie in
It's
people's
kind of like
bed.
a SWAT thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do. You've lied in a lot of beds.
Yeah, totally. I test out the
wow.
bed because MTV
What kind of program
Cribs.
is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello.
I have a funny story about that actually.
boy.
Oh,
Here
I
we
gotta
go.
hear this.
So one of my friends one day they sent me a screenshot of a Pornhub video,
Great.
and then they're like they spoofed your thing,
No.
and then they do the whole tour, and then right when he gets to test the bed, it does a hard cut to getting a blowjob.
No way. See, some people want to
That's
become.
ingenuity.
Some people want to become a Jeopardy question,
Right.
and other people.
become a porno,
Become
and
a
that's
porno.
that's a
Yep.
huge success
That's
in its own
amazing.
right. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
they're parodying your
That's
videos.
fantastic.
That's
Were
so
you
crazy.
porno?
Were you happy with the guy who played you in the porn?
Yeah, it was pretty accurate. If you go check, it's about that size.
Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So it was pretty close to
It was
real life.
anatomically correct.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
Wow. So they
That's
did their
good.
research.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. I respect
It's
that.
a heavy
Hey,
amount of
Pornhub. It's a
research.
professional program. Yeah.
Look, I'm sure you've answered this a million times, but I feel like a question on most people's minds is like, how did that get started?
Uh-huh.
So forgive me for asking like the most basic question ever,
Oh,
but
God,
the truth
I'm
is,
sorry about him.
I know.
Yeah, it's,
Look,
you know,
I'm just saying. I
gosh.
think people are. The truth is I'm curious.
You want to know.
I want to know.
That's fair. We want to know.
I'll tell you.
Tell
you
me.
know, I'll lay it down. So really, like the street interview guys who have really invaded people's lives.
sure.
Which guys? Like which guys?
Well, it's
I-
mostly in New York. I
yeah,
feel
there's
like
a lot of people in New
The
York.
only guy I really know is the Subway guy. He does those interviews
Subway
on the
takes.
Subway with the. I like that one.
I like that one too.
But he's
Yeah.
not like a street interviewer, dude.
So
No.
who's a street interviewer?
They just run up to people and ask them like invasive
What
questions.
makes you confident?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
totally.
yeah,
You've never
yeah.
seen that?
And you're like,
Yeah.
now I'm not confident.
You're
freaking
beautiful.
me
Can I
out.
take a picture of you?
Really?
You're
No,
like,
Whoa.
This seems
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like assault or harassment as
totally.
opposed to
Yeah, I've gotten pepper sprayed a couple times.
Have
No,
you
you
really?
have not.
Yeah,
On the street
on the street.
saying how
yeah.
much do you feel?
Yeah, totally. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
Oh my
Yeah.
Wait,
God,
so
that's New York City.
Well, but we'll get back to my original question. But I'm curious now.
About the pepper spray.
Wait,
He's
well,
like,
not
"Let me
just
get
that,
in
but
the
like,
pepper spray.
are you literally walking up to strangers? Because I always figured there was some
Producing aspect.
a little bit
to
like
it.
you're like, okay, now go down the street and I'm gonna walk towards me and I'll stop you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
yeah,
thought-
yeah.
So it really did start off as me just stopping people on the street because I figured this was like early TikTok days where no one was really doing that. So I was like, this is kind of absurd. If I
Right.
go up and ask somebody how much is your rent
Sure.
and then can I have a tour of your home, like that's kind of unbelievable. If that happens, it might go viral. And I saw a kid interviewing people on YouTube, and he asked that question. He's like, how much do you pay for rent? What's the most expensive thing in your home? What do you do for a living? How much money do you make?
Yeah.
And then I just kind of had a light bulb moment. I was like, ooh, I want to go see that expensive thing in their home.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, right,
And then I did some
right.
research and went and looked, and I was like, no one's really doing that. So I just went and tried it, and it worked overnight. But I
Great.
mean,
So right away,
Yeah,
it took
yeah.
off.
And you
That
just
I
went
do.
up to a stranger that day.
I spent the whole day asking people, and everyone was just like telling me to fuck off.
and then someone said yes.
And then finally, someone said yes, yes.
Wow.
And who was it?
His name is Aaron.
Okay.
Aaron.
He was like a content creator guy, so he kind of understood the concept.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
he was like,
Come
"Oh,
on,
I get
man.
what you're trying to do. Yeah, let's do it."
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So okay, and then that video took off, and then you were off to the races.
Off to the races. Then within like 2 months, Barbara Corcoran had DM'd me on Instagram and was like, "Come to my apartment."
Was she the first celebrity?
Completely
Yeah.
unrelated to the show. She just wanted to hang. It was like a booty call situation.
I mean,
Yeah,
Barbara
yeah, yeah,
Corcoran, she's
Yeah.
always
Babe, she's awesome.
She's
Yeah.
always looking.
Dude, she's
Are you
always
kidding?
hitting on
she's
me,
the
too.
coolest.
I bet.
Yeah.
I think I remember that video. I remember her kind of being like, "Want to lay in my bed?"
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
oh my
Yeah.
Barb.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
Barbara.
a bit of a flirt, which I
Yeah,
appreciate. I
of
appreciate
course.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So
Foxy lady.
I guess the next question is, what's going on between you and Barbara?
Yeah. Can we tell
Like,
the
what's-
people?
Oh yeah, well, she has a husband, so I don't step over those lines.
Right.
So the
Gotcha.
husband doesn't know.
So he doesn't know.
Is what we're saying.
Is what's going
right?
on.
That's the tea.
People do think that we're a little flirty, but I'm just like, dude, it's all part of the game.
You don't kiss and tell.
Yeah,
I get it.
I would never.
I get it.
I would never.
I get it.
I have some stories I'll tell you guys offline after though.
Oh,
Let's cut the tape.
Cut it.
Cut
Let's
it.
get out of here.
So
Yeah.
what's Barb like naked? I'm just kidding. Let's
Yeah.
continue. Let's stay focused.
So she was just the tipping point of the whole thing, where that did like 100 million views across all platforms, and then everyone was like, "What is going on here? Like, why is this guy going into people's homes?
yeah.
Why does Barbara Corcoran have all these people?" She told me that she was walking down the street, went into the grocery store, and everybody was stopping her, like, "Oh, we saw your apartment
Because
on
of that
TikTok."
video.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
she told me like, "What the fuck? Fuck this guy who's on TikTok. I've been on Shark Tank for 20 years.
That's right.
And people know me for my apartment now.
Yes.
This
That's
is
funny.
bullshit."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's pretty funny."
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, so now do you even know how many apartments you've been into at this point?
Dude, basically
You've lost
every
count.
single apartment in the world.
I mean, because you've done it here in New York, you've done it in LA.
Yeah.
So this has expanded beyond New York now.
Oh, yeah.
So you've done this in LA.
LA, every major
Where
city
else?
in America, like 5 countries.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago. Everywhere.
Chicago,
All
yeah.
over the place. Seattle.
Seattle. yeah.
Austin.
Austin.
I was
yeah.
going to start naming U.S. cities.
How long are we going to go?
No, fuck Charlotte.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. You heard
wow.
it here first. Gauntlet thrown down.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm sorry to our Charlotte listeners.
We love
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Cam Newton sucks.
Oh.
football.
Oh, man.
I'm
If
from
I
North
knew who
Carolina.
that
I'm
was.
from North Carolina. I'm
Oh,
from
you're North Carolina man.
So I'm just
Panthers
talking shit
man.
about North
I
Carolina.
would
word up.
feel some things if I knew who that was. Okay, so you've done them all over the world. What's the weirdest place you've seen?
Yeah.
Has there been a weirdest place?
I knew you guys were gonna ask me this
We're
question.
going to get weird.
Yeah?
now.
I need to define. You need to define what's weird to you.
I guess
me.
you could give us like the most extravagant place you've seen.
Okay.
Obviously, like
Well, are you asking, did you have a weird guest ever? Like, did you ever have anybody who,
oh.
I don't know, you're like alone with them in their apartment?
Oh, that's
and
a
then,
good question.
You know, and then things start to get weird where you're like, I don't know if I should be here anymore.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Something's coming.
Yeah, I just went to a dark place. Man.
Tell me.
A dark place.
Like
Yeah.
visually very dark.
Yeah, visually
Oh,
very
boy.
dark. Okay, so when I first started this series, I went to this guy's apartment in the Bronx.
Okay.
I made the mistake of eating a mushroom chocolate before going.
Okay.
Oh,
There's
okay.
mistake number
Yeah,
one.
mistake number 1. They said it was a microdose, so I thought, oh, it's just gonna be a small little thing before going. And then I'm on the train and it starts hitting me, and I'm like, oh,
I
This
should
is
not
like-
have taken
There's
7
maybe a
of these.
macro dose. Yeah.
yeah, this is a level above I wanted to be on. So I get to the Bronx and then I get a bit sleepy, and I'm about 30 minutes early, so I sat down on the sidewalk and
Oh, no.
fell asleep.
No.
Literally fell asleep.
Just guy on the sidewalk.
Yeah, literally. I was just
Yeah.
sitting there up against the wall, and then I got up and I was like, my alarm went off. I was like, oh shit, okay, I got to go to this guy's apartment.
Yeah.
And he was a little weird, and I was like, am I just high or is he weird?
Right.
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, dude, you could have tried. You're like, his face looked like a dragon the whole time. We're like,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that might have been the mushrooms, dude.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
mountain. Actually.
Yeah, it was a mountain.
Yeah.
Boom, come
Green-
on in.
Green
Yeah.
Mountain.
Yeah.
And he was like a little off, and we started walking, and I was like, so how long you lived here? Asking him all the questions, and he's like, oh, well, I used to be in the military, but I got, discharged.
Oh, God.
And I thought,
Why?
oh,
Why?
no, what's
Honorably or
going on?
dishonorably? Yeah.
I am not sure. I don't remember off the top of my
Oh,
head.
that's the
important.
first
That's-
question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
That's
know.
the first question.
I was a little worried. So then we start going upstairs, and I get into his apartment, and then he's like, oh, I'm bipolar.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
And I was like, okay. So
By
this
the
guy-
way, here are my guns.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
great. By the way, I lost the key, so
Yeah,
this
yeah.
cupboard's just open. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's, things keep stacking on top of themselves, and I'm thinking,
Meanwhile, you're just high as shit.
yeah, I'm just a
Yeah.
little high, and I'm thinking, oh, this is what everyone was telling me about. Like, I'm gonna get murdered in this
Yeah.
situation. Like, everyone's
was
like, aren't you
right,
fearing
yeah.
for your life going
Do
into
you
these
tell
people's homes?
anyone? Do you have a point of contact that you're like, hey,
Anyone
just
have
FYI,
a
I'm
location
Yeah.
on
This
you?
was so early on that I wasn't doing that yet.
Gotcha.
I was
Okay,
just kind of
okay.
like, yeah, I'm gonna go film.
Yeah,
This
of
person's
course.
Right, you're
fine.
winging it.
Yeah, I was winging it. And
How'd it work out?
he had like 5 cats.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you
Another
guys
red
are
flag.
cat people or dog people.
We've had a long conversation
dog
about,
people.
especially single men with cats. Was he a single individual? Was there a
hold
wife?
on.
We
There's
don't
a
know.
whole different thing between one cat
and 5 cats.
Yeah,
That's a
5
good
That's
point.
a whole other thing.
There's I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. Sorry. Quick Wayne's World. Anybody
Yeah.
who's a
Yeah,
young
yeah.
person has no idea.
No
what
idea
I'm
what
talking
that
about.
reference
I
That's
know
okay.
Wayne's World, but I don't know that quote.
No,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's good.
Wayne's World.
I'm
Wayne's
gonna
World.
Yes. Have you seen the first movie with Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in that. Stacy.
I'll
Or
look
is
it up later.
Yeah. We'll get to it.
So long story short, I'm just high. He's just a weird guy.
Okay.
And he was actually very sweet and endearing.
Oh, okay. So
And-
nothing weird happened.
Yeah, nothing weird
Happy
happened,
ending.
but like just me being high and him
You were
telling me all these
paranoid.
things, I was very paranoid.
Yeah.
This would make a great short film, by the way.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Just
You just
really
getting
intense.
progressively more high. You start sweating, and he's like, "These are my guns."
Yeah.
Oh, these are my cats, and you're like, "Oh,
Yep. I was
You're
trying
like,
to get out of
can I-
there.
some-
And then he kept on wanting to show me something else. He's like, let me
Okay,
take you down to
sir.
the basement.
okay,
Oh, no.
thank you."
Yeah, he's
Uh-uh.
like, there's a pool table down there.
No,
It's like,
thank you.
Is there a pool table down there? Let's go check.
It's like, yes,
Right.
it looks like a cage, but it's a pool table.
yeah. But the most sweet, endearing thing happened at the end because I finally said goodbye and I was leaving. I was like, thank God.
I
I'm
survived.
out of here. And he goes, Caleb. And I'm like, oh God, what is he going to say? I
Oh, the
turn around and he looks at me and goes, we should hang out sometime.
Oh,
this guy just
he's
wants
a
a friend.
sweetheart.
He
He's
just wants a
lonely.
friend,
He's
yeah.
got
You know what?
5 cats. He wants to hang.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. So, okay, that actually brings
That's
me to my
nice.
next question, which is,
Yep.
have you ever started a relationship, romantic or not, like friendship
With a
wise,
guest?
with one of the
Adam
people that
Rose.
he has interviewed?
Jesus.
What?
He's
Like,
a professional.
Think about
What
it.
have
What if he meets somebody? Maybe they hit it off. I'm
I
just
like
saying.
your, so he says, "I like more than your apartment." She goes, "Whatever do you mean?" And then
Right.
I
but
see.
but also not just in a romantic way. What about
Okay.
just friends?
homies.
You're like, hey,
did you ever hang with the Bronx gentleman? Not once,
Negative.
but
No.
it might still happen. We'll
Sure,
keep,
there's
we'll
always
keep
a
the hope
chance.
alive.
Right.
Yeah,
There's always a chance.
he's a nice guy.
To answer your question, like a lot of people would always say, you're in these girls' beds.
right.
They say you're in a girl's bed. And
For
I'm like,
those just listening, there's a look happening from Caleb here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? There's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
very
there's a
distinct
look.
A
There's a look.
knowing
Yeah.
look.
I got that question way too much. And that's one of my rules. I'm like, I'm not allowed to date anyone that I
Yeah,
make a
that's-
video with.
Oh,
So I was like, there's no
Smart.
like me thinking, oh, I'm going to ask this person out or is there
Right.
any vibes going on? Even if there is a vibe, ignore the vibe. We're
that's
gonna
a
make
hard
we're
rule
here to
for
work.
you.
hard rule.
It would have been
That's
great.
the only rule, though. If I could
Right.
like punch someone's dog or like burn their
Yeah,
apartment
no
down.
dog violence. I agree. I'm all
Yeah.
for that.
That's
yeah.
just the only
I love
rule.
kicking dogs.
Let's
yeah.
not put that on the record, guys.
No, kicking dogs is bad.
This
Yeah.
podcast does not endorse
Dog
dog
violence.
violence of any
Stamp.
kind.
But I have become friends with some people, like Vinny from Jersey Shore. We've become friends since I toured his
Nice.
apartment.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
He likes to run, so we go on runs together.
Did you check out his house in Jersey Shore, or was it here?
It was here. It's like close to here, actually.
Nice.
How was that place?
Dude,
It's a real
it's
shithole.
exactly what you expect from a fist pumping playboy.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
big windows,
Naked ladies on the walls, like pictures
naked,
of
his trophies
A
everywhere.
lot of black and gold.
Yeah, Mhm.
Yeah.
different, like a whole necklace full of different chains, like 9-10 chains.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
To pick from, like,
He's got 2 naked cats.
wait, what the hell does that mean?
I thought
You know the
cats are
hairless
always
cats?
naked.
You know the
a
hairless
A
cats.
hairless. They
Oh,
are always
hairless.
naked.
I was gonna-
Because I
Do
haven't
most
seen many
cats
cats
wear-
wearing pants
Yeah.
or
yeah.
shoes, unless it's a cartoon. Then
Generally
it's very
speaking,
cute.
they are
Yeah,
naked.
But usually, I believe they're all
Most-
nude all the time.
He was trying to catch me off guard with his cats being pantless. You know,
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you're like,
so
dude,
these are
where-
new. When you say new, we mean hairless. Hairless cats.
yeah, they were hairless. Yeah.
Hairless cats are
Where's your cat's pants, man?
hairless cats are a little.
A little
Yeah.
odd looking.
You know, I love all these animals, but it just at first goes, whoa, you know, don't scare me.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You feel like you can see too much.
He tried to scare him with his hairless cats.
Yeah.
He knows what he's working with.
Yep. My favorite story though. Can I tell you guys my favorite story?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you know Benny Blanco?
Of course.
He was
Sure.
making all those cooking videos.
Yeah,
and
still does.
Yeah, he was really chefing it up, and I had no idea he was like this super famous producer at the time.
Yes.
I just thought he was this guy making these TikTok videos and then hiding a dildo in the videos.
Okay,
Did
great.
you guys remember that?
What?
Wait,
No.
I never knew this.
Yeah.
He hit a dildo?
Yeah, he would make a cooking video and then maybe the dildo would just be in the frying pan for like 1 second. And then it would
Just
cut
for a
out-
quickie.
For a quick
Just so
second.
people would go, was that?
That's
Yeah.
great.
And nobody would know.
That's
Nobody
genius.
would
It's a
know.
Fight Club thing.
That's genius.
And this was like pre-Selena Gomez.
Okay.
So I was like, this guy's funny. Let me DM him. So I DM him on Instagram. I'm like, hey, I do these home tours. Let's do a home tour and then we'll hide a dildo in your house.
Great.
And he's like, I love this idea. Call me.
You had me a dildo, sir.
Yeah. So he just calls me and he's like, I got like 3 houses. He's like, I got one in the hills. I got one in studio. I got one in Malibu.
You're like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And he's like, but I don't want people to know that I'm rich.
What?
Can we rent this other place down the street?
Yeah, like a
instead?
shittier apartment.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. What do you want to do then? He's like, how about we do one of those pizza reviews that you do? Because I do pizza reviews sometimes.
What,
Yeah.
you do pizza reviews too?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
that
yeah.
about?
With
That's
talent.
sort of like your side.
The side content
Side
series
content.
where it's
Nice.
just like I take
Go to
a
a pizza
well-known person to their favorite pizza joint,
Sweet.
Yeah.
ask them some silly questions.
Nice.
So then he's like, he confirms. He's like, you're going to be in LA next week? I'm like, yeah. And then we hang up and I think, okay, where am I going to get a dildo from?
I feel like that's the least of your worries in this situation.
No, because I started Googling dildos and I'm going on the fucking website. I was like, I'll bring the dildo. I'm going through. I'm like, do I get a big black one? Do I get it like a regular size one?
rainbow colors,
Rainbow
fun.
color.
Two-sided.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I
Two-
said,
two-headed?
two-sided.
Just saying.
It's a two-headed.
Double
Like
header.
a-
What do you call it? What's the official term for a two-sided dildo? I don't know.
A good time.
A good time. Ew.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I start getting in my head about it because I'm thinking,
He's going to judge you.
yeah, judge
on
me
your
based off of
dildo
my
choice.
dildo choice.
That's what you got?
And then I think,
That's
well,
too good.
I still have the dildo from my ex-girlfriend in the bedside table and it's clean. So why don't I just bring that one?
Yeah, just take hers. Yeah.
Okay.
So I grab the dildo and I just like throw it in the top of my book bag. And I'm just like, this will be funny for TSA when I like, put it through the conveyor belt.
Sure.
Sure.
So, I show up to his house and I get there, I have the dildo, and I don't really know like who this guy is. So like this big gate opens up and then there's a man standing there, 2 dogs, this palatial estate, and then I'm like, who's this guy? And he's like, oh, Benny's inside. And then I'm like, oh, he's got a big pool back here. I'm like, oh, wow, like
Just floating in the pool.
grass, like the whole thing. And then he says, what's up for a second. And his house mom comes by and is like, just come sit in this room. And I'm like, oh, he has a house.
What's
Did
a
you say
house mom?
His
What's
house
that?
mom, yeah.
What's house mom?
What
I
is
think the
that?
house mom just like looks over everything.
Okay.
Like, is the head of the
What?
house. the
Caretaker.
household. Yeah, the caretaker.
A housekeeper?
Pretty
guess.
much. But it's like more of like a
House
house mom. Like,
manager?
she's probably like a part of the experience.
A house momager.
What?
Okay.
So then he just asked me to
questions.
see, he's like, okay, what should we do? And I'm like, maybe I should ask you for like, hey, Benny, can I have a tour of your home? And then he's like, what are you talking about? You just go around and ask people like, if you can have a tour of their home, that's fucking crazy. And I'm like, can I just like show you what I do? And then the pizza review video pops up and he's
Uh-huh.
like, oh, why don't we do a pizza review?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, let's do that. But he's like, but all pizza in LA sucks. Like, we can't eat pizza in LA. I'm like, fuck, okay, what do you want to do? So I kind of like beg him in the video a little bit. This was the idea
Yeah.
of like, can we just go do a pizza review? And he's like, sure. So we land on that idea. And then he's like, let me see the dildo.
Okay.
So then I pull the dildo out and I give it to him. And I kind of hoped he was just going to like put me down. I was going to get down on my knees and he was going to knight me with it, but that didn't happen.
Okay. Would have been fun.
Yeah, that would
Missed
have been fun.
opportunity. It's okay.
So then we go to the pizza spot. And kind of all of a sudden he's like, well, how about we get pizza at Joe's Pizza and then we go back to my house because there's no Parmesan at the pizza spot.
Benny, make up your mind.
I'm like, this is a real journey. Of
yeah,
a
this is
video.
an
Yeah.
adventure. This
But
is
I
an
like-
odyssey.
Yeah.
I kind of like how much thought he's putting into
Oh,
it.
dude,
though.
he really
yeah, but I
thinks
gotta
it
say,
through.
the indecision. Come on, man.
But maybe he was just going, what am I feeling?
see where this
Let's see
goes.
where
Yeah,
this
yeah.
goes.
In the
moment.
Totally.
Yeah.
Feeling it.
I'm thinking like, where are we gonna put this dildo in public? Am I just gonna like, put it on the window
love that
outside?
this is
all
like,
become
about the dildo.
Does it have a sticky bottom?
Because I'm like, where are we gonna hide it? This is what I'm thinking about because it's gonna be in the video for just a couple seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm like kind of nervous, honestly. This whole experience is like a little nerve wracking.
Sure. In a strange man's house with a dildo. It's understandable.
Because I was like, let me come over with a dildo.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what the
Period.
fuck
That was
is-
the whole plan.
That was
This
ridiculous.
whole thing is just revolving
Pun
around a
intended.
dildo.
Yeah,
I-
it is. Also,
very
can we tally
strange.
how many times we've said the word
A
dildo in this
lot.
podcast episode? I'd like to apologize
Too
for all the
much,
listeners.
too much.
There must be some sort of limit.
From
I
now
don't
on,
know.
I'm
we're
almost
gonna
done.
use
Yeah.
the term schmildo. Continue.
Right. So we go back to his house. Oh, by the way, the guy who was standing in his driveway is his driver, of course.
Okay.
So he's just there at a whim to
Just
drive him
watching
around.
you walk up
Yeah.
with a schmildo in your hand.
Yep. So we go back to his house, and he's like, I don't really want to show my house, but we can go into my movie room, which used to be the pool house, which is just a Willy Wonka.
No one will know I'm rich there in my
Yeah.
movie room.
Cue the
Totally.
projector.
Totally.
No, this is one of those cheap movie rooms.
Yeah. He had a whole candy wall with like any candy that you want,
Is this guy Michael Jackson?
basically.
Wow.
Wow.
Basically.
Never knew.
So we basically we eat the pizza. You know, we take a bite, and he's like, "Oh, 10 maroons, it's great," because everybody always ranks it a 10 out of 10. That's kind of part of the bit. Then I'm like, "Where are we gonna put the dildo? Like, we gotta hide it for like a couple seconds." And I was like, "What if we put it back here on the wall?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "What if one of us is holding it?" He's like, "No, let's not do that." And I just slam it on the table. I'm like, "How about I stand in front of it and then like reveal the dildo with my arm briefly, like
He
when
loves
we're
it.
ranking the pizza at the end."
Right.
And he's like, "Okay, that's a great idea." So we do that, reveal the dildo, and then after he's just like, "Okay," so like asking me all these questions about my life and like what's it like to blow up on TikTok, all this shit. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then he's like, "Is there anybody else's homes you want to go to?"
Right.
I was like, "How about Paris Hilton?" He's like, "Yeah, I know Paris Hilton. I'll text her for you." And I'm like, "This is sick." And so then
Like
we
same
talked,
day, like going straight from Benny's
not from
over to-
there,
okay,
but just
okay.
like the
Yeah.
connection.
Great.
So then I asked, I'm about to leave, and I'm like, "Do you want the dildo?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll keep it."
This is your ex-girlfriend's dildo.
Correct.
Right, but you're
Correct.
saying it's unused?
It was used.
It was used,
Oh
but
my
it's clean.
God.
It's clean now.
Yeah, it's clean.
He
I wash
cleaned
it. I
it.
wash
He
it.
cleaned it.
Right.
And
We're
Benny's
giving
interested.
away used
Why does
dildos?
Benny want an unknown dildo? He don't know where it's been.
No.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
So like
Adventurous
I
man
figured
indeed.
He had like probably a ton of them because there was so many different dildos in all his videos.
It's
So
like, you want to hang in my dildo room?
Yeah, maybe he's got a collection.
Correct.
This is my movie room. This is my
My
dildo,
dildo
room.
room.
Exactly.
So then I texted him the other day and I was like, "Hey, whatever happened to that dildo?" And he said, "What dildo?" And I
Jesus.
thought, "Oh man, did it get like lost in his like plethora of dildos?" And I'm like, "The one, you know, when you did the pizza review and then we hid it in the video." And he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "I don't know where it went." And then I thought,
The case of the missing dildo.
that dildo could be inside right now.
Oh, my
boy.
God.
Okay, all right. We'll just bleep that. It's a family show, okay?
Yep.
We'll just, no one's going to know what was just said. All right? It's just a bleep. That's all. It was a humorous, friendly reference to our dear friend, but you're absolutely right. It's entirely possible.
This will be the last episode of Small Stupid Stuff. We've been canceled.
Listen,
That's the
guys,
story. That's the
I'm
story.
smart.
We
It's
can
a-
cut
it's a-
that whole story if you want, but that's the long-winded.
It's a
dildo.
fantastic story. Here's how the bleep's going to play out. It's going to go, that dildo might be inside, and that's what we're going to air, and that's that. And no names were said, and
Okay.
nobody knows anything.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
fucking great story.
It's a
man.
good
Wow.
Wow. That's
That's
like
a really good
dildo
one.
epic. That's
Yeah.
like if Ben-Hur or like, you know,
Where it was
The
all about
Gladiator was
dildos.
about dildos instead of Roman gladiating.
Realistically, he probably just threw it in the trash right after his cleaning lady was
I'd like to think it's
Right,
hung up on
the
a
home
mantle
mom, the house
somewhere.
mom,
Yeah, the house
probably
mom.
So,
has it.
let me go back to your question. What's
Yeah.
the weirdest thing you've ever found in someone's home? I think that's covered.
That
I
takes the
feel
cake.
like we've
Yeah,
covered that.
That takes the cake.
Let me ask, with doing what you do, is there a favorite city or a least favorite city you've been to? Like, is there a place where you're like, man, the vibe here is off, or the vibe here is fantastic?
Right. Well, this is about New York versus LA, right?
That's right.
Fuck LA, New York all the way.
Oh
Whoa.
shit! Okay, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
I gotta.
Let's
throw
get
down-
into
I
it.
gotta throw down with my
Whoa.
man. I gotta say, there's some love for LA,
How
but also
dare you
he's right. New
guys.
York is better. Your
How-
rebuttal, sir.
Are you kidding?
That's where we're going. He asked me what's
Okay.
better, and
This
we're
is
in New
just
York.
now things are gonna get
New
nasty.
York's
The
better.
gloves are coming off.
the weather.
The weather, the space. Do you guys remember that movie Marriage Story that
Yeah,
Noah Baumbach
Steve
made
Martin.
with and
Oh,
and
different
Adam
Marriage Story.
Driver goes nuts about the space, the weather, the
Yes,
space.
yeah.
He's got a great speech
The,
about
the
that.
space and the
'Cause
weather.
It's true.
It's true. The space and the weather. Okay.
Hey,
and other
look out
things.
that window. That's space. We got a beautiful view
That
up
is
here
a lot
on
of
the floor,
space.
When we go
600.
up high.
Yeah.
I know. That
just
is a
gotta
lot
go
of
up for
space.
it.
Look, LA.
Okay,
you
we're looking.
this was your home.
It's true. I'm from Long Beach,
And I'm
just
from
outside
here.
LA. Here's what's tough for me about LA. Because you're right, I'm from there and I have a lot of great memories and I do love that place. But it's the being in my car all day situation. That's the one thing. If I had to pick one thing that drives me nuts.
Let me ask you something though.
Okay, here we
Would
go.
you rather be in your car for an hour
7 hours.
or be for 30 minutes on a train that is so packed you had to push yourself on it?
Okay, if it's so packed, hate that. That sucks. But that's
Which-
only rush hour.
Only?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And what if
Kayla,
rush
back
hour?
me up here. The train is usually a very nice experience.
Yeah, I love being assaulted by a homeless guy.
Okay,
You see?
he took it a direction I
see?
was not totally prepared
I'm
for.
just
I ride
saying.
my bike. I rode my bike here.
You did.
Fixie.
There
Oh,
you go.
Okay, so you're a bike man.
I'm a bike guy as much as possible.
Okay.
Okay, would you rather drive in your car or get hit by a car when you're riding a bike. Yeah.
You know, if you get hit by a car on a bike or a car, it's bad. It's
Yeah,
bad all
that's true.
around.
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
true.
Mhm.
Here's what I do on the train. I put the headphones on.
Yeah.
I bring the book.
Yep.
I sit.
Yep.
I read. I got some great music going. I'm reading a book. It's like a brief
I do that
break.
while I'm driving.
We've talked about this. That's not safe.
It's okay.
You're doing books on tape. So
I'm doing books on tape.
Ah.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah, no,
You
I'm not
had me for a
actually
second.
reading a book.
No, have
or
you ever
flicking through
seen somebody
Instagram.
actually reading a book while they're driving?
You've seen someone do everything in their car,
Yeah,
especially
that's
in
true.
LA. I mean, anywhere, but especially in LA.
Yeah.
I mean, shaving, looking at the phone.
I have seen someone
writing
shaving before.
something. Oh yeah,
For
completely.
sure.
Yeah. Doing
Yeah.
the makeup, doing all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That what trumps the trump card is the serendipity of New York City. There's no serendipity in LA.
There's a lot of
Which-
romance in New
You
York.
really
I will
like that
give you
hot chocolate.
I-
No, you don't. You're not
Yeah.
talking about the place serendipity. You're talking about the thing serendipity.
I'm talking
He's
about
talking about the notion.
yeah, the notion.
I get that. Well, it's because people are more around, right? It's a closer proximity, so there's
Right.
more people around each other. There's more opportunities for serendipitous moments.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
That's fair.
and that's interesting to me.
That's fair.
I think ADHD folks should move to New York for
That's
sure.
true.
Oh.
A lot of stimulus, a lot going on.
Mhm.
Keeps the
That
brain
and that's
occupied.
good for people with ADHD.
Definitely,
Yeah, because
definitely.
your brain is ready to just go.
Oh yeah, I would love to go to that party.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay. And then you know what I've noticed? A very particular thing about New York
Uh-huh.
that you never see in LA is people walking down the street eating food.
yeah. True.
Right?
True. Yeah.
In
yeah.
LA,
I do that
you
all
would-
the time.
I do too. Here, I'll
You'll
get a slice of pizza
Of
and walk down the
course.
street. In LA, you will never in your life
No.
see like some woman walking down the street like
Just
munching on a
chomping on a hot
sandwich
dog,
or
yeah.
like a dude, like eating a hot
Dude,
dog while
right.
they're walking down the
I
street.
bought a sandwich once. This was like the first year I lived here, and I bought a sandwich, and I was taking a bite out of it, and a rat ran into my foot at the exact moment I was
Ugh.
biting into the sandwich.
Oh.
I gagged, and then I had to throw the sandwich away.
And then that Alicia Keys song started playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Do you remember they actually changed this? I don't know if the mayor did this or what, but you used to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, which is a beautiful experience. I recommend to everybody.
At sunrise.
At
Okay.
sunrise. No
Okay.
one knows that. That's the best way to do it. Everyone
Okay.
does sunset. You got to do sunrise. But they would play. There would be the guys doing the selfie camera videos to sell sort of pictures of you on the bridge to tourists,
Oh, okay.
and they would have a boombox playing Alicia Keys, New York.
New York.
So you would walk across the bridge and you'd hear it, and you'd get about 10, 20 feet, and you'd hear a different part of the song playing from this guy.
Oh, no.
And then you'd leave that, and it would happen again, and it would make you insane to the point where I was like, no one can walk across this bridge, but this is maddening. And then it was gone. Like the mayor or somebody
Got
came
rid
in
of
and was
it?
like, this song is out.
We're done.
Yeah, we're
oh, just
done.
the
When
song
did
was
that
gone.
happen?
Done playing. Have you been recently?
They
It's
do it
not
in
still-
Times Square. They do it in
Times Square. It's still
It's-
happening, and it's
wild.
brutal, but not on the bridge anymore. And I'd like to thank whoever.
So we have
whoever
a
did
theme
that.
song that's overplayed and monetized.
True.
You mean in New York?
Yeah, in New York.
yeah.
Do you guys have a theme song?
In LA? Do we?
yeah.
I don't
Do
know
you?
if we do
You got that
have a.
Randy Newman song from the 80s.
Which one is that? I don't even know.
I love
You've got a friend in me.
LA. Is that Randy Newman?
No idea.
I have no idea.
no
We'll go to
idea.
the internet for that one.
But yeah, I don't know that we have songs about. I mean, we have songs about Hollywood, probably, right? There's some
Yeah.
Hollywoods, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's
Are
gotta
there?
be.
There's got to be
Yeah,
songs about
yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah. The thing about, what's interesting to me about LA is, and New York has this too with the boroughs and the neighborhoods, and there's different vibes and microcultures, but I think I feel a cohesiveness or something in New York City, like a sort of sense of community. Whereas when LA is so spread out that like they're so different, don't you find? Like if you're on the West Side,
Yeah.
you're in like Venice, Santa Monica, Marina Del Rey, that culture. If you're in like Burbank, Glendale, you're
But
in
see,
that
that's
culture.
part of what
If
I
you're
love
in, you
about
know?
it. I
Yeah.
love the fact, not just different cultures or different neighborhoods and stuff, but when you're in LA, you could be at the beach in an hour.
Right, you
You
got
could be in the
different vibes.
mountains.
Yeah.
You could go to the desert.
plus.
You can go. I mean, you can
That's
be in
true.
any climate
Joshua
you
Tree,
want.
very nice.
Joshua Tree. You could
Yeah.
be by a lake.
Yeah.
You go to Lake Arrowhead
Santa
or something.
Barbara, go up a little
Santa,
bit.
Go to wine country.
Yeah, I like that we both
could
did
go,
this. We
go
could
to
go this
Mexico.
way. We could go
We
this
could go
way.
San Diego.
And we could go this way.
If you guys, I don't know if you guys.
And
There's
then when you're
this
there,
over here. We could go
Just
over
do a
here if we
little
want.
dance. That's all. Let's go ahead and meme that immediately.
Okay, we can give them that one. Nature-wise, they got it better.
You've got a nice setup there. You've
That's
got
right.
mountains.
That's
You've got
right.
ocean. You've got. I will say, New York. is underrated for that. Like we've got things. We've got a note. You can go to Long Island. We've got beautiful beaches. You can go to
No one's
upstate.
going.
In the Hudson?
You've got forests.
No.
You've got
Great.
mountains. You've got.
Have you ever swam in the Hudson?
Don't do that,
Couple
folks.
times,
That's,
couple times.
Why?
That's, yeah.
Why are you
that's-
swimming in the Hudson?
You got to try everything once.
That's right.
Oh.
Do you? Do you? Do you?
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
This man is not a
pretty
man
chill.
who's afraid of danger. Okay, he walked
Clearly.
into an unknown man's house with a dildo,
Yeah.
ready for anything to
Oh,
happen.
I thought you were going to go to the guy with the guns.
He
And
walked into an unknown man's house with 5 cats and 10 guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I think the big arguments between LA though, it's always like the price,
Yeah.
the food,
Yeah.
the space,
Wait.
the opportunity.
But the price.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the pri-
price,
like
the
it's better
differentiator,
there
like it's
than
cheaper
here?
versus like
New
is
York
New York more
is
expensive?
traditionally more expensive. Is that right?
I guess so.
Yeah,
but it's
slightly.
like
They're both
LA's
less
pretty
expensive
expensive.
as hell, yeah.
Less space though.
Yeah.
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 Yes, unless you get out to Brooklyn. Do you feel more space in Williamsburg? Because I'm in Cobble Hill in South Brooklyn, and I feel a lot more space, certainly than when I'm in the city. Like Times Square is a panic attack. You know what I mean? Times Square is like too much information,
Sure.
too much stimulus,
Yeah.
too many people. And if you've never been, it's the best thing ever. But if you live here, you're like, holy mother of mercy, I can't.
Well, it's a spectacle. It's like
Right.
going to Vegas or
Right.
something.
Totally.
You're like, oh my God. But
Totally.
like no one wants
But
to live in
Brooklyn,
Times Square.
And Williamsburg is very popular, young, hip, cool. So there's a lot going on. So that's not even as good an example. But there are parts of Brooklyn that are like quiet, space, trees.
Oh yeah, they
You
have
know?
some like suburban areas.
Yeah. They're just
Ish.
just very low key. Dogs,
Low-key.
strollers,
Dogs.
coffee shops,
Families.
families.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Street sidewalks, asphalt. Sorry, I'm just going to start saying things that exist
That exist in
in
Brooklyn.
urban areas. Yeah, sky, ground,
People.
humans. I've gotten off track.
Mass flooding.
Mass flooding.
Okay.
You know,
there
hurricanes.
we go. Yeah. See, I feel see, you guys have floods and weather issues. We have fire season.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can all-
which is not fun.
No.
So
good
that
for anybody.
that's a trade-off right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, look, I'm not saying that I prefer LA to New York necessarily. I'm saying I love LA and I also love New York.
Not
Safe.
allowed.
Very diplomatic, safe choice right there.
Are you
No, but
running
it's
for mayor
true.
now? What's
Yeah,
going
what
on?
do
And
you
that
going
is why you should vote for me.
I saw a really funny video of Eric Adams the other day where
Oh boy.
they asked him like, "What's your favorite pizza in New York?" And he's like, "Well, it depends on what you like. You like thin crust, you like thick crust.
Oh,
you
he
like
covered
a
every
pie,
base.
Oh no.
You like
Such a
slice,
politician.
You
Yeah.
like pepperoni, you like
Yeah.
cheese, you like vegan.
You're
Depends
like-
on what you like.
You're like, dude, there's no more pizzas left. You named them all.
But honestly, so this brings me to the other thing that I do miss about New York a lot.
Pizza.
Pizza for sure. But just like it's not just the way it tastes,
Right.
but it's also just the pizza culture, right?
Yes,
But being
yeah.
able to walk down the street
And just
there's
know there's going to be a spot.
there's a pizza spot. You can walk in, you can get a slice and walk out and walk
Right.
down the street. Like I was saying before, eat that slice on your way to something. Yeah.
Where did you grow up exactly?
I grew up on 80th between 1st and 2nd in Manhattan.
Oh, so you
Upper
trump
East-
both
Upper
of
East
us.
Side.
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Wait, where are you from?
Why?
Because you're a New Yorker, so
He's
New
from
Yorkers
here,
have
but
like
he's,
full say.
he's forgive me, he's a traitor. Okay, he went
I'm
to
not.
LA and he lives there.
You turncoat.
You're
Yeah.
turncoat. You haven't come back, and I'm pleading with him to come back, man.
It's impossible.
Please.
It's impossible.
Unbelievable.
North Carolina. That's where I grew up.
That's where you grew
I've
up.
been in New York 10 years. Am I a New Yorker now or
that's
no?
right. You're
10
a
years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you hit 10, you're in.
No, I have to
think
ask him. You don't count.
Oh God,
Honestly,
I've lived here longer than he has.
I'll be honest.
That's not true. Almost.
I
true.
don't. I feel like true New Yorkers are people who were made here, right?
No,
who were like
no.
grown
Like my
here.
career?
Like your career.
Yeah, I was made here, dude.
Your career is in New
Yeah,
York.
yeah.
Cue the
No, I
Alicia
just
Keys
mean
song.
like
Sorry.
think about your formative years,
Yeah.
right? Your formative years are elementary school through high school, basically. These are your formative years.
Right.
And I feel like that kind of cements a
But
great deal of
wouldn't
who you
say
are.
you're a Los Angelian? You live there. You commute daily. You
It's
got it
true.
down.
It's true. Again, like you can
You have a
call,
driver's license.
I think you can call yourself a New Yorker, but I think there's a difference between like I'm a New Yorker and like I'm from New York.
But don't you,
You know
think
what I
being a
mean?
New Yorker necessitates living in New York?
Yes,
And you
but
do.
see, once you grew up here, you
You've
can
got
just
a card for life.
You've got a card for life. You've got
I'll
a
give
New
you
Yorker
that.
card for
That's
life.
true. I'll give him
Yeah.
that. I'll
Okay.
give you that.
The life
here's,
card.
Here's what I think. I think when you hit 5 years, you're in like novice New Yorker
Yep.
territory. You've entered a space where like you're not full blown New Yorker, but you've been here 5 years. You got it. When you hit 10, it's official. You're
When
in.
you hit
Anything
10.
after 10, you're good. Don't you think? I mean,
I decided like the only way I'll be close to being a New Yorker is to marry a New Yorker and then have a
Okay.
baby here.
here.
Oh,
And then
there
the
you go.
baby's the closest I'll ever be.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
Because
That's my
their
logic.
formative years will be here in New York.
Took
Yeah.
place here.
Then it's just like it's
And
like
what do you do when that baby grows up and chooses Los Angeles? What do you do then?
I'll probably accept them for whatever choice that they make.
Really?
But then I'll send them a Christmas card every year.
Because you don't
Mm.
speak anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. With
Mm.
me at Rockefeller Center, middle fingers up.
Yeah. Enjoying like a romantic Christmas. We have a very romantic Christmas season. People come from
I
all
will
over the
say
world.
that is another thing I miss about New York is Christmas time in New York.
Oh, man.
I am a Jewish man who loves the Christmas spirit.
Absolutely.
Wait, Jewish man, can I,
I
ask you
love
a
it.
question? Then what did
Yeah.
you hate about New York growing up here? Because we have
Here we go.
have things
I
we
hated
hate
nothing.
about.
That's true.
I hated
Whoa.
nothing about New York growing
Nothing.
up here. No, of course not.
Great.
Well, first of all, it was all I
Beautiful
knew.
answer next.
It's all I
Yes.
knew.
Great.
No, it's just
You've
all
got
I
our vote.
knew, you know? So like I loved it here, but I knew that I was going to spend some time in LA at some point because of what we
You knew
do.
you had to come do a play with me.
I needed to go do some acting in Los Angeles.
Yep.
And so that was always just part of the life plan. And then, you know, you kind of build a life there and then you live there for good.
Yeah, you do.
Before we start wrapping things up, I feel like the one thing that I didn't get to ask you that I want to ask you is,
Favorite guest on your show. Just know that they're all watching.
yep,
and
they're
gonna
all,
judge you
they
intensely.
all listen to this
Okay.
podcast.
Here we go.
You guys are going to be shocked by this one.
Okay, it was the Bronx guy.
Yeah.
Andy Dick.
Yep. Ben Schwartz. You know Ben Schwartz?
Yes.
Which one's Ben
He's
Schwartz?
a-
Ben Schwartz is the guy who does the voice of Sonic. He's also
Nice.
Uh,
Oh, the funny dude.
the
Yeah,
funny
Oh,
guy.
he's hilarious.
so funny.
Love him.
Big
Love him.
improv guy. He has
Yeah.
like an improv show that I
So
went
funny.
to. Very
Yeah,
funny.
Him and the guy from Silicon Valley do that,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
show
Ben Schwartz
together.
is great.
Yeah.
And doesn't he do the thing with Aziz on Parks and Rec where they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
"Randy."
Yeah.
yeah,
he's
yeah,
great.
totally.
He's great.
So we pitched him like, hey, let's do a home tour. And he's like, okay, I'm down to do it, but I want to go see a house that I've never seen before and
Nice.
pretend it's mine.
That's funny.
Yeah, which was
bit.
great. So then I started texting people. I was in LA actually, and my friend Daniel Allen, who's a DJ, I was like, hey man, can we come to your house? And he's like, it's really messy. And I'm
Oh,
like,
boy.
how messy? He's like, it's like the dirtiest thing in the world. I was like, perfect. Don't clean it.
Don't touch a thing.
So then we just like act like he's going into the house for the first time, and he like kind of breaks in. And I'm talking like this was the dirtiest house I've ever seen before in my life. Like beds were flipped over type shit, like hoarder type
Oh no.
type house
Love
looking.
it. Love
Like a bunch of college frat boys lived there.
it. Right.
And it was just so funny to watch him discover the entire house
Of
and just be
course.
like, oh my
And
God,
just
the
riff-
smell. There was
Yeah.
like a cup upside down next to someone's bed.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, yeah, this is how you clean cups, you know? They're just like
You just put 'em
upside,
upside
down.
down.
So the whole time
I
he's
really want to watch that one now.
he's
That's
discovering this
fantastic.
for the first time, but he's pretending like it's
Pretending
his
it's
place.
his. Like he tried to
I love
break
it.
into 2 safes.
I love it.
It
And
was
then
just
did
so
he ever,
funny.
at the end, does he ever reveal this is not my place, or you just owned it the whole time?
At the end of the video, the owner finds us and then we run out.
Fantastic.
yeah.
That's a freaking great end to that bit.
That's
He's just
great.
such an amazing improver, and to like watch him discover this ridiculous place in real time.
Yeah.
It was just like, wow, this is like a highlight of my life.
Caleb, you're so awesome for doing this podcast, man. I can't thank you enough for taking an hour out of your time and coming to spend with us, chat with us, do podcasting with us,
Do stuff.
do
say
stuff with us,
Small stupid stuff.
small stupid stuff with us.
And thanks for your opinion on the New York LA debate, just because
I feel like we solved it.
it's fun to 2-on-1.
I do
just for
feel
a
like we
second.
solved
We
that
solved
whole
all the
thing.
problems. But that said, it's all love. We want to hear your take on the New York versus LA debate. We love them both. We love them both.
We do.
Whatever you think, go
Yeah.
ahead. And also rate and review us, because it turns out that really
That helps a
right?
lot. Yeah,
Helps a
wherever
lot.
you listen to your podcast,
That's
do
right.
that rate and review.
Email us at smallstupidstuffpod@gmail.com and follow us on @smallstupidstuffpod on all the platforms. And ladies and gentlemen,
We'll see you on the next one.
we could have done better. We really could have done better.
Stuff.